you guys going?
I'm still Florida things.
Oh, okay.
Action.
Good?
Yep.
Well, guys, couldn't help myself. The other night I went out and bought myself my own jet ski. This right here is a 2012 Sea-Doo RXPX. So as you guys saw, Wyatt went and got a couple cheap jet skis and made me want to get a jet ski. So I asked you guys, does anyone out there have a ski for a good price? Let me know. Preferably I was looking for a cheap one, but I just couldn't pass up this deal. I got this thing for a really good deal and I was like, you know what? It could be a future build for the channel. Might as well get a newer, nicer one that we can later upgrade if we wanted to. And here she is. I made about an hour and a half drive the other night, picked it up and got it home. We started it up. The dude showed me all the receipts. It has some work done to it, so it's not stock. You know, I probably should have got a stock one to keep it reliable, but you know, we got to send it.
At least this one doesn't require any work that we know of.
That we know.
Like, this isn't a project. It's ready to ride. Like, just put it on the water, take it out.
Yeah, at least that's the plan. And we're here today at the some river. I'm not exactly sure where we're at.
Yeah.
We're out here doing Florida things. We're actually here with our friend Sketchy.
You guys know Sketchy.
New Florida man.
Guys, new Florida
Recent
man.
Florida move.
Yep.
Come join us.
Crazy that I'm only like 6 minutes from here.
Yeah, dude.
The spot.
Yeah. No, it's awesome. We've been missing you, man.
I know.
Fucking good old Sketchy. Made it out. He has his jet ski out here too. But yeah, I guess let's talk about the ski real quick. I didn't really know how to, you know, bring this up to reveal it to you guys. You know, we kind of just last minute decided to take the skis out, so
went full send.
Just went full send. So like I said, this is a 2012 RXPX, and the engine is basically stock. It has an upgraded supercharger. The motor was just freshly rebuilt. It has like 30 hours of ride time on it. It has like a race pack piggyback thing for the dash, so we can see our wideband and everything on the dash. So that's really cool. It has just a lot of custom little features. We could go ahead and show us what we got here. I was either looking at one of these or one of like the newer Yamahas. And, you know, we settled on this one. So it's just a Rotax, the 3-cylinder. This is the same one that I rode when I was over with JP Racing before I rode the crazy gnarly jet ski. This was the one. This is the same exact hole on the one that I rode over there that went like 93 miles an hour. So his obviously had a turbo on it. This is still the supercharger, but the guy said this still is probably making anywhere from like 350 to 400 horsepower. So
yeah. This thing's pretty built too. It's got like cams in it,
yeah,
and like upgraded cams, supercharger,
so
and some other stuff.
She's a spicy unit. I don't know if there's too much more to say. We're new to the jet ski life, but I knew after. JP told me, he said once you ride one of these, you're gonna get hooked.
He also told you that this was a great deal and you can't pass it up.
That was another thing. I messaged JP.
Let's just go.
And I was like, hey, what do you think about this one? He's like, dude, that is a steal. Go get it right now. And I was like, say less. So went and got it, and here she is, boys. Yeah. I'm pretty excited.
You got to give a shout out to the original owner for hooking it up too.
I believe his name was Mark.
Okay.
So super cool guy.
Yeah.
Met up with me, you know, he gave me the rundown on it, showed me all the receipts, had pictures of the engine being built and everything like that. And you know, with someone else's project, you can always be kind of worried about it because, you know, it's not stock. Little things can go wrong a lot easier once you start playing with them. But I don't know, I trust all the work and all the proof that I saw. It sounds really good, sounds healthy. And
so huge shout out to him. Getting my boy Kyle out on the lake with me today because I got jet skis first for once.
I knew I wanted to get one. And I knew Wyatt said he wanted some. I'm like, I'll wait until he's actually serious about getting them. And Wyatt hasn't even been down here for like more than 2 months, and he's like, I already got some. So I'm like, well, I guess I really do have to get one now.
Realistically, I've resided in Florida less than a month. Like, technically been here.
Wyatt's adapting to the Florida life pretty well.
Yeah, I went full send on it.
And another thing is we towed it here with the sidekick.
With the sidekick.
It was about a 45-minute drive. And the sidekick tows it beautifully.
Yeah, it's
went down the highway cruising 85 miles an hour.
Right.
It's like it wasn't even there.
Dude, I'm pumped. Let's talking. Let's go hit the water, dude.
Before we hit the water, we gotta let the people hear this thing.
Okay, fire it up. Fire it up. Let's hear it.
It also has a straight pipe on it. Normally the exhaust comes out through here. This is the exhaust. So she sounds pretty rowdy.
Go ahead, give her a little rip.
Your boy just couldn't get a stock jet ski.
Had to be loud and riced out.
Freaking pumped, dude.
Dude, I cannot wait to get this thing out in the water. Are you freaking ready, bro?
We're just gonna try to have a fun day on the river today. Test out the new skis. Wyatt really hasn't had time to try his out other than just making sure they float, which they do, and they run. So I haven't had this one in the water at all yet. This is gonna be her maiden voyage, and freaking pumped. Let's go have some fun.
So this river kind of goes out into the bay, so we're gonna give that a shot. We don't know what we're gonna get into today, but hopefully it's fun.
We're just hoping for a good time and hopefully no breakdowns.
Yeah, we didn't work on this one. It should be fine. This is how we wind up in the bay with a Suzuki.
Easy on that clutch. Official Florida man right here.
Oh no! How's the water?
Let's see, I got nothing in my pocket.
Good save, girl. Good save.
Alright guys, we are all loaded up for today. Definitely picked a very cold day to test out the jet skis for their maiden voyage, but everything went pretty good overall. No breakdowns, no one sank, no one got stuck. We hit a couple sandbars. We did actually, yeah, we didn't get stuck like horribly, but we definitely had to get off and push them off the sandbars.
I was letting the female friend drive, and
She hit it at like over.
dude, they're cruising, and
just
then all of a sudden, they're just both like, oh fuck. I was like, oof.
Overall, good day though. Like,
And then after that, we went back out and we went to an area
we got
that was
stuck.
very shallow. We had to push them out of the sand.
dude, it was
But other than that,
about like a foot and a half worth of water.
Great, and then just out of nowhere, we
Dead
were all
stop.
stuck.
Yeah.
But what's
all
funny-
three of us.
Dude, we were like ripping around this island, like getting it, ripping around. Then we like go like just another
I think like the
foot
tide
off the
must have
thing,
been
dude.
coming
It
out.
just-
The tide had to have been going
Yeah.
out.
Something.
Because we
It-
got in there and 5 minutes later it was
all of
this
us,
deep.
all of us.
we got in there and then we couldn't get back out.
Get out, yeah.
We all walked our skis.
We had to push them.
Oh my god.
We had to push them so far.
Ramp.
Yeah, we definitely did get stuck, but I meant like in a mechanical breakdown way.
Other than that,
Other than that, they did really good. This thing needs a little bit of retuning. It's rich on the top end, but it could cruise about up to 70 fine. I want to bring it over to JP and have him check it out, go over it, you know, maybe if we can get this thing running primo. But other than that, everything else sounds mechanically sound on the ski, so I think this was an awesome buy for sure, and it will not be our last time out, but it was a good first time out with the skis. So we're getting out of here though because it's freaking cold.
It's freezing.
It's so cold.
I can't, dude. I'm
getting
numb.
food? We getting dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's go get some food. Well, we are back from our jet ski adventure, whatever you want to call it. Our first outing on these things. It was definitely a little too cold to be taking these things out, but you know, we got them. We couldn't help ourselves. We wanted to make sure that they ran all right and they floated.
We didn't sink.
Yep.
Well, I did personally, but the ski did.
Well, that fell off. But the skis did good overall. Like I said before we left, I think this thing does need a little bit of a retune. I was a little bummed out. She's breaking up on the top end. It gets a little rich. It has the built-in wideband into the dash right here. I can see that it is running rich, but I already hit up JP and he's actually coming up this way by the end of this week, and he's going to take this thing back with him and just kind of go through it and hopefully get her running up to par. But everything mechanically seems good. You know, it's making boost, so I think it's really just in the tune, which is not going to be a big deal at all if that's all it is. But yeah, we had a great time. That was one of the things I wanted to check off my own personal Florida man checklist, was own a jet ski, and we got that one checked off the list there. So there she is, new 2012 Sea-Doo, and along with Wyatt's new skis. So we're gonna be
beast, though, to be honest. When I rode it, like, even though it breaks up top end, it just comes out of the hole so fast, and it's just like so torquey. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, no, she's definitely peppy, but after I rode the two others, I know what they should feel like, and it's not at its fullest potential right now.
All right.
So yeah, now that we have the jet skis, we might have some jet ski content mixed in, just
along with everything else.
Yeah, along with everything else we're doing.
We got a lot going on.
That just adds to the fun. So we got the MR2 up on the lift right here as well. I figured I'd end this video with a little bit of an update on this thing, because obviously you guys saw this, you know, try to take off like a freaking 747.
We got that
yeah, we got that Elon Musk tune up in the MR2. She was trying to fly away, and yeah, everything is looking pretty good. Other than the things we obviously showed in that same video about like the radiator being bent and stuff like that, we just
got a smiley face now.
Yeah, she has a little smile in the radiator. We did find this strand of rubber that was dangling off the inside of the bumper here. It literally, you know, like when you get an apple peeler, like they just kind of gathers it up. It literally collected it all in this little spot right up here. It was just bundled up. So yeah, peeled the edge of the tire off real nice.
It's like a perfect fillet, dude. Like a hot knife, and just right around the whole thing.
Yeah, we just
real nice.
Filleted the tire.
Done messed up, Ron.
But we have 4 new tires on the way for the MR2. 2 new fronts, 2 new rears. I'm actually going with a smaller front tire. These are 26-inch tall, and they don't have much clearance. I'm actually going to bring these down to a 24-inch tall. I talked to our buddies over at M&H, and we're getting some tires on the way from them. And yeah, other than that, it shouldn't be too bad. And we're going to be taking the bumper off and the fenders off, just kind of double checking some things. And I think we're going to redo some stuff on the front of the car. We're going to cut the radiator support off right here, the lower part of it, and add a bar. And then we're going to try to make a custom setup where we can add weights to the front of the car and play with it right there, because right now we don't have a good way to add and take off weights. The only way we did that was with the sandbags, and sandbags should have stayed in, but I still don't want to be running the car on sandbags. I want to have a more proper way to add weight to the nose of this car than filling up bags of sand and putting them in pillowcases.
Yeah, we're gonna go with a nice weight bar and get rid of the sand that can shift around in there, potentially start leaking all over the track. That would not be a very good day. So
yeah, we already put
a little more
some dents in the track. We don't need to put sand on the track too. Yeah, but overall, the damage is not too bad. So we were double checking everything, making sure nothing's tweaked and out of whack, and she's looking good, boys. And then we don't really have too many other updates. I think we already mentioned the van. It's good to go again since we fixed the transfer case. The transmission stuff is being worked on the hatch right now. I got some paint and body plans possibly in the near future for Wago. You guys have been bringing that up. And then the S14 has been kind of sitting ever since we left for Cali. We did that big push on this to try to get it ready for that Cleetus and cars, which just didn't happen. So now that we don't need to rush it, we're going to take our time on a couple more things that we were originally just going to rush. Yeah, so here pretty soon we're going to start doing the chassis harness on this, and then it's really just the intercooler pipes away and the wastegates. That's pretty much it. Get her retuned. Yeah, a little tune-in, and the 240 will be right there as well. But even right now as it sits, it is a running and driving car, but obviously we just need to go through her a little bit more. But that's just some of what we got coming for the future. We also got all these nice push lock fittings, so we're going to try to get away from all the vacuum line. That's something we need to do on the MR2 as well. Try to just start making everything a little more legit. But yeah, I think that's about it. Got some new jet skis. Adapting to the Florida man lifestyle really well out here. And there will be more to come. Unfortunately, it's too cold for the next month to really take these things out.
Well, then again, it's supposed to be like 70 next week, 75 with slight chance of rain. So maybe we go get some rain.
Hear that, JP? I need a tune.
Done by Monday. Thanks.
Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you later.
Bye.